We're going off-road.
It doesn't look bad at all.
Okay.
Down for that?
We need a reason to use my four-wheel drive.
We walked all the way down, and
Someone
there
already
was
had
a
like
car,
the little cross-track. Yeah,
right there, and I'm like, oh, if we could drive here, like, it's way better.
Ride on the roof. Right.
No, I'll walk.
There's room in my car.
There's room in my car.
No, I don't want it.
Let's grab it.
I just wanted to throw stuff in there.
You're going to have to carry all your stuff, right?
Yeah.
Not allowed.
Fredo, next trip you gotta go. You gotta take your
I'm going.
Ruby out there.
It was so fire.
We probably would have gone had I not had to teach that weekend. How am I prepping?
How are you prepping?
Man, I'm just taking in the view, first of all. On set in Madagascar. It's not true. We're actually here in, I think they call this Mormon Rock. So just taking in the sights and while we get ready to set up. But yeah, just kind of reviewing my thoughts as we get ready to teach on, what is it we teach on? Holy Week. It's like I can't talk right now. We're talking about Holy Week. The last week of Jesus' life before the crucifixion is what we're going to be looking at, and thinking about how that event actually kind of resonates with a lot of our own personal experiences. So, yeah, just taking in the view.
Have you learned anything new?
Have I learned anything new?
Yeah, in like reviewing your notes and writing and.
Man, yeah, actually, I mean, the first thing would be I don't know if it's a new thought, but it just feels like it's being applied in a new way, I suppose. And that's like, one of them would be the entrance of Jesus, the triumphal entry, Palm Sunday. And just thinking about how humble he is, and the fact that he rides in on a donkey. And what that means for me to follow a king who's, yes, powerful, but he's also very humble. That kind of changes everything, I guess. So I've just been thinking about that in my own life.
Wow.
So, yeah. And then the other one would be betrayal. On Wednesday, we'll talk about it in the shoot, but on Wednesday of Holy Week, we're told that Judas goes and makes arrangements to betray Jesus. And it's easy to kind of turn him into a villain. And it's very easy and I think dangerous to avoid maybe the ways that our own hearts can be also a betrayer as well. How we might kind of exchange convictions for comfort, or how we might exchange things that we believe in and hold dearly for the sake of like money, success, acceptance from other people, right? And so essentially the actions of Judas can become easily the actions of like us. We can do the same thing. So that's something new I've been thinking about as well.
Okay. So last question then.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about betrayal, what do you think the biggest thing is that we betray Jesus for then?
Oh my gosh, that's a great question. I think it probably is different for everyone, I mean, if I'm being vulnerable about my own life, it'd probably be comfort, I think, and just an easier life. Like I might, at some point in a vulnerable moment, in a moment of weakness, betray Jesus' teachings or allegiance to him for the sake of just like personal comfort and doing my own thing. Right? Yeah. For others, it might, be acceptance. It might be another relationship. Honestly, it might be money. Like people people might really, really like Jesus and even believe what he says, but at the end of the day, they'd rather just make a really good living for themselves. So they don't pay him any mind.
All good. All right. Thank you.